Here I am, sitting in my hospital gown, feeling vulnerable and scared. I had a mammogram a week earlier, and they called me back for another look. With my phone in my assigned locker, I am forced to just sit there and be still. I close my eyes and try to connect with my center, the ground of my being, God. Hello, my name is Christine Jurisic, and this is a Retreat, Reflect, Renew monthly reflection, Fear and Courage. So I'm sitting there with my eyes, trying to close my eyes and connect with my center, breathing in and out slowly. And I feel as if I'm in a foreign place. It's not working. How could this be? Closing my eyes, breathing in and out, and connecting with the divine within is my home, my safe place, my security. This space, this connection, this relationship with God has guided me through my darkest hours. Yet now I feel nothing, just anxiety, body buzzing, heart thumping, mind racing anxiety. Thankfully, it is nothing serious, and I say a prayer for all those in waiting rooms who do not hear, "You are fine." Yet, it is an important moment for me. I realize my life is too busy with distractions from my center. The not enough voices are drowning out the "be still and know that I am God" voice. From Psalm 46:10. It is hard to feel courageous when you are scared. We are living in a time when there are a lot of anxiety-inducing events around the world. If you are trying to cope with anxiety and fear, I understand how hard it can be. Yet there is a way to have courage when you look at its definition in a new way. Courage does not need to be some lofty goal attainable only by the bold, fearless superheroes and saints of the world. Courage is the place where you meet God, the place where fear and trust meet. Courage is within every one of us because that is where God resides. I want to say that again. Just let it sit with you. Courage is within you because that is where God resides. When you look at courage as a place of befriending fear and trust at the same time, you no longer have to rely on pretending to be strong when you're scared, or waiting to feel bold before sharing your beliefs. Acknowledge the fear and walk with it. When you can connect with the calming trust that God is walking with you, you can get through anything. This sense of walking with fear and trust has helped me in many moments. Yet, as shown above, I have plenty of fearful moments when it does not help. When I am off my routine prayer practices, or life becomes overwhelming because I am driven by a to-do list, trying to quiet the not enough voices. During those hectic times, when I've lost my way, I do not feel the sense of fear and peaceful trust at the same time. When courage is the place where fear and trust meet, cultivating courage means nurturing your relationship with God. And courage becomes the fruit of that relationship. This is difficult stuff. It requires time and intention to deepen your relationship with God. This includes opening your heart, surrendering the need for control, and acknowledging the realities of life, because that is where God resides. The more you spend time exploring all of this, the better you can experience a sense of trust when feeling a deep sense of fear. Courage will look and feel different for each of us. When I am in a centered place and confronted by fear, my most courageous moments are never the ones in which I feel necessarily bold and fearless. Many times I feel vulnerable and sick to my stomach, as if I'm opening myself up to either rejection, the unknown, or judgment, or something. What gets me from one breath to the next is trust. Sometimes that trust feels like peace and calm, even in scary situations. Other times, trust does not necessarily feel warm and fuzzy. Sometimes I'm in paralyzing fear, and there's a choice to move from one moment to the next. Yet there is a grounding, centering belief that no matter what, God's grace will be there for me. There is a sense that the fear is being held. It's like a container. I am not alone. God is walking with me. It's an easier way to deal with fear. It's a different way to be with fear than at those times when I don't feel connected to my center. If you are struggling with feelings of anxiety, fear, or confusion and seeking courage, I invite you to make the intention to explore a new approach to being courageous. Perhaps this means trying a new prayer practice, learning more about your fears, or finding new ways to share your faith, which is a beautiful way to experience God's grace and be held in that fear. There's a sense of freedom and peace that can come from knowing that courage is not about acting tough and fearless, nor is it about waiting until everything turns out the way you want it to. It is about getting in touch with the divine within, our true strength and peace. It is about being still with a deep knowing that God is present in the mysteries of life. I hope you will click the subscribe button for more of these monthly reflections. We'd love to share them with you. Visit us at retreatreflectrenew.org, where you can read more reflections, find out how to share them in our sacred circles, or join us for a retreat. Retreat, Reflect, Renew, a welcoming, Christ-centered retreat ministry with the mission to nurture all who yearn for deepening spirituality and genuine community.